Hey y'all, I'm back with another book review. So I just finished Braving the Wilderness by Brene Brown. I totally love Brene Brown. I've definitely watched her TED Talks and everything like that. And I love the way that she's so vulnerable and she's so open with people, and she doesn't ever think that you should be not your true self, and that if you are a certain way, just be that way. If, like, for example, she's a Christian and she talks about God and she also swears, and she talked about how somebody asked her not to talk about God and not to swear, and she's like, no, that's who I am. You need to accept who I am and where I'm at and allow me to grow into that. And I just loved it because it allowed me to see, like, I'm where I'm at, this is who I am, and I need to accept that, because as we all know, we're all human, but just accepting who you are is just, like, super important. I struggle with accepting who I am, and super hard at being vulnerable. So a friend called out a whole bunch of stuff that was super true this week, and I was just like, oh great, this is me trying to deal with being vulnerable, because I hate being vulnerable. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I thought I hid all that stuff so well. I thought you couldn't see through all of the screens I put up. I don't talk very much sometimes, just so you don't see that. And it was like, oh my gosh, like, how could you see that? Like, it was really hard, still hard, because it's super open and vulnerable, and it is an interesting feeling. It's kind of relieving, but also super uncomfortable. And, like, I think the whole point of this is to be comfortable with yourself, and to be uncomfortable with, there's a quote, she says it like a whole bunch of times that I totally cannot remember right now, because I will find it. Anyway, it's about, okay, you are only free when you realize you belong no place. You belong every place, no place at all. The price is high, the reward is great. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So it was just like, kind of like an eye-opening thing, like, okay, so just knowing that, I can totally find my page again. Wow, I'm just not doing so hot. Okay, so knowing that you belong no place, and that you belong every place, and that there's no place at all, is such like a interesting quote. And it's just something that I would like to live my life by, being like, cool, I don't belong anywhere, and that's totally fine, but I do belong, but I don't belong. And it's just like a whole accepting of myself and accepting of where I'm at because of who I am, and just knowing that it's difficult. The road is difficult, and just being like, okay, cool, this is who I am. This is where I'm at, and this is where I'm going. Like, even if I fail tomorrow or today, even, I am still me. And, like, just accepting the fact that, okay, you don't belong. Cool. That's kind of a cool thing, because then you get to kind of be the outcast, and you get to see the way things really are, instead of trying to conform and be somebody you're not. And, like, I know I have done that in the past. I actually worked at a company where I had to change everything about me just to fit into that bill, and it was too hard, and I've decided I will never do that again. I will be me, and people will just have to accept me for me and love me for me. Anyway, super great. She is brilliant. If you ever struggle with anything of insecurity, vulnerability, shame, oh my gosh, Brene Brown is the person you go to. She is so brilliant. Definitely recommend this book. Definitely would recommend her TED Talks. I just recommend her so much. She's so brilliant. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. You know me, I rant and rave. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you didn't, oh well. Anyway, if you have any suggestions of what I should read next, just leave it in the comments, and y'all have a great day.